Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
with another episode of Oblivion, and this guy won't shut up.
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
You know what? He's annoying me so
No
much.
touching the locks. Hey, stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail. Hope you rot, criminal scum.
This is the whole point. Why did I do this? Because I need to talk to that. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I need to talk to this fool.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs. I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Countess makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
What did Arnora do to you?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
What are you getting at?
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours. You want the gold? You bring me Arnora's amulet after she's dead. Finally, a chance for revenge.
Alright, let's go serve our sentence.
You've got nothing to lose, so why not just tell me and save us both a heap of trouble?
Yeah, sure. And I suppose I just end up rotting while you spend it all? Forget it.
You're gonna end up rotting here anyway, you idiot.
Look, you horse's ass. I never trusted city guardsmen. Never. So I'm definitely not gonna start trusting you, Terrelius.
Suit yourself. Enjoy your stay. I don't talk to inmates. Now shut up and don't bother me.
Alright. Serve our time. Get the hell out. And this is taking a bit longer than I thought. I do apologize for that. There we go. Your block skill decreased by 1. Not like I can't make that back up. Alright. You're under at a completely different take on what happened with Arnora. He says she turned him in, hoping to get the gold for herself, but he had moved it. He's furious and wants revenge. Sharonda is then offered to give me all the gold if I kill her. All I have to do is show him her amulet. Alright, so now it becomes a matter of whose side do you take? See, it could be... either way it could go. So, we're going to switch quests. Okay, so... need to talk to Raynil. Let's check the inns.
Good evening. Hello. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a disgrace. Really? I feel Holiday says that Gerald has been doing good business.
Okay.
It's a good place to stay. Hafid is quite a good proprietor.
I don't think it's this place. This place looks like a dump. Let's look at the map. Not that map. These are all houses, aren't they? Yeah. Gerald View Inn. Okay. I think that's it up there. Yep, there it is. You're all view in.
Evening. Greetings, Britain.
Snar the cook. Alright.
Hello, I'm Logvar. Hafid pays me to stand around and keep things quiet.
In other words, he's a bouncer.
Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones. Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
Right Wind sounds like an Argonian name.
Goodbye. Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need. Countess Carvane collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind.
Alright, took care of that.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you.
Alright.
Take care.
Okay, that hurt. Did I never get my stuff back?
Greetings to you.
Okay, so I need to get back to the Imperial Dungeons, which means I need to get back to the castle. So I need my stuff back, man!
Hi there.
Because that's not my normal wear. Hold on. Let's double check. Oh, no, I do have everything. I just need to put it back on. There we go. Now we are once again equipped, and I don't need to go to the dungeons, which is nice. Okay. We're gonna go back to the dungeon. I want to talk to Tyrell.
Greetings. Greetings. Don't get too close to the prisoners. Don't get too close to the prisoners. No touching the locks. Something I can help. Did you ever hear about the ghost?
Yeah, we got that. We just got that one.
Yes, the vampire hunter. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and he seemed to be such... What are you looking?
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
The castle is to the west. The chapel and...
Interesting.
Take care.
Okay, so I guess I can't get back into the dungeons and talk to that schmuck.
Prisoners.
Alright. Never mind. Okay, so we're still kind of at a standstill for that other one.
Good to see you.
Because we have no idea as to where Dralas is.
What's this about?
Okay, so we're gonna have to pick the lock to get in. Save. Not bad on the first try. And boy, is she hacking logs there, huh? Dwarven short sword, 6 damage. That's not bad. Arnora's key. Gold. We haven't saved before the lockpick.
So, were you able to find... I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Raynil Draelis. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
So it was at Olaf's. Okay.
How could you stand sharing a cell with that imbecile? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't. What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof? That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way, or Jorunda's?
She's got a point there.
I knew you'd make the smarter decision. Good. Here's the key to the chest by my bed. Inside you'll find the amulet Jorunda wants. Take my amulet to him. Get the gold and bring half of it back here to me. If you don't come back, I'll let the guards in on our plan. You'll be hunted all over Cyrodiil. You don't want that, do you? I don't think so. Good luck. I'm not surprised at all that he tried to have me killed. That's his way. Always the traitor and the coward. My guess is he buried it somewhere close to town, or even in town itself. Believe me, I've looked. No luck so far. I warn you, don't cross me.
Okay, Honora's true amulet. See, there's the rub. You bring her the fake, and he'll flip out. Alright, so let's return the amulet.
Hello there.
Alright, so we gotta go back to the dungeons.
Hello.
Alright, so I need to re-talk to the jailer again.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody break... That's too bad. Okay, here's the procedure.
What did I do?
Greetings, Breton.
That was weird.
Hi.
Is there a problem? What a bother.
Show me the proof. So, she's dead, eh? Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the North Gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
Alright, well, I got what I needed.
What?
Okay, so near the North Gate, huh? Alright, thank God we got a marker. Otherwise, I'd never know.
I'm here for Jorunder's gold, and you're my only loose end. I've been hoping to get someone in his cell and loosen his lips, and then you showed up. You really should be more careful when you talk in the dungeons. The sound tends to carry. Jorunder's such an idiot. I've taken care of Honora. She won't be around to point the finger. And Jorunder's not going anywhere for a long time. That just leaves you.
What an idiot. I've killed a corrupt guard named Taurelius Legellus near the stashed loot. Apparently he had overheard my conversation with Jorunder in the Bruma Castle dungeons and wanted the gold for himself. I think he's also killed our Nora. I can now recover the gold unhindered. Well, let's take a look. Wait, light armor? I think I just got some better gear all around. Well, let's do side-by-sides. The apron of Adroitness, does not protect very well anymore because it's practically disintegrated. So we'll wear that for now. Okay, boots are about the same. Gauntlets are the same. Looking at the greaves are shredded, so definitely an improvement. Okay, so I mean, improved gear is improved gear. I found the treasure that you're under concealed. I should go check to see if Taurelius was telling the truth about our Nora. Okay, 2 copper topaz rings, a silver sapphire ring, a copy of Purloined Shadows, a copy of the Warrior's Charge, a flawless pearl, 190 gold, and a gold nugget. Yoink. Now, before we do anything else, I want to read those books. Got a point and sneak. And read the Warrior's Charge. Point and conjuration. Okay, they did nothing for me. Well, okay, maybe a slightly improved sneak, but we're going to heal. Okay. Alright, back inside we go. We need to check up on our Nora.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Ah, that was dragon skin. Okay. Well, it came in the racial skill came in handy, so I'm not going to complain. Nora's down below. We're going to save before we go in and get into trouble. I found Nora's body in her house. Taurelius has indeed killed her. I should probably leave before the town guard thinks I had something to do with it. On the bright side, all of Jorunder's gold is now mine. Yep, and she is most definitely dead. So that quest is finished, and it's finished in a rather awkward way. Save again.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
Oof. Okay. We're not going to do that again. All right, let's head back to Olaf's, see if we can run into Dralos. And we need to see what time it is. It's 6:04 a.m. I don't think the shops are open quite yet.
Hi there. Hello. What can I do? Good journey to you.
Okay, it is quiet in here. Alright. Let's see what... let's try and figure out what I'm missing here. We'll go back to the house and we'll talk to everybody.
Hello there.
Save again.
Excuse me. This area is... Halt! You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one... I understand that Bumf Gragash trains other Fighter Guild members on the proper use of heavy armors.
Bump. There's a name.
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
All right.
All right?
Okay. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so counterclockwise, good to bad.
That's just talk. Goodness. What can I wish I could say. Not funny. Not even a little bit. What a wonderful compliment. I wish I could say that. That's just... You should be ashamed. You're Westy... No, you do me... I wish I could say... You should be ashamed.
Okay, speechcraft
All
up.
right, I get it. The culprit in this crime is all... I'd tell you more, but frankly...
All right,
All right.
we're gonna have to bribe him.
For me? Thank you. How kind.
See if 70's good.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Rainiel Draelis, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Raynal arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Okay, that's interesting.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Something's obviously not adding up here.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
I've spoken to Carius Relelius, an investigator for the Bruma City Watch, at the crime scene. He says that Raynil slipped into the house undetected and killed the vampire in its sleep around noon. The wife wasn't home, as she works during the day. Also, the body of an unidentified beggar has been found stashed in Braden's house. I should question Braden's wife if I want to investigate further. Okay, so we're going to talk to her real quick. Hello, dear.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please, calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Raynil Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Raynil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Raynil convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
Why do I have a feeling Raynil's the vampire? The evidence looks bad for Braden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Raynil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I've heard that Jantus Brolus is skilled with both magic and steel.
Alright, so
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Braden's wife, Arlene, told me her husband is innocent. She says that he simply works at night and sleeps during the day. She also suspects that someone may have planted the body. She seemed to cast a suspicious light on Raynil, who she says she recognizes. I think I should locate Raynil and ask him some questions as well. I should start with some of the merchants and innkeepers in town. And we're going to do that in the next episode. We will, definitely take care of that in the next episode. We've got some things to sell anyway, some money to make, so it would not be the worst idea to just do that. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle Aged Gamer. This is Oblivion. I'll see y'all next time.